I know we talked a lot about your career here and your experiences, and I appreciate you sharing that. And over the course of doing these podcasts and speaking with people, I figured out that the great ones always have something else going on and something that they're looking forward to do in the future, and they're always planning for things. So I want to put a little pressure on you to find out if you're one of the great ones. What do you have going on or planned for the future here that's really got you inspired and pumped up to come back and keep pushing us forward?
If I go back for the NFL Combine, this would be my 17th Combine. I've won national championships at the college level, state championships at the high school level. I consult NFL and college teams. And, I'm at a point in time in my life right now where I really want to, help young athletes. I've always trained those athletes that I thought should have got a college scholarship and didn't. For some reason, they were either, too short, too slow, not heavy enough. And they were, they gave up on their dreams of playing at the college level. I started a nonprofit company called TD1, which stands for the Dominant One. Two guys that are partnered up with me are Reggie Bush and Namakan Sue. And what it is a web-based contest where you get a 10-week training cycle, and you during the performing this 10-week training cycle, you have to do a paper on steroid abuse at the high school, the prevalence of steroid abuse at the high school level, a community service project, and a short paper on what it meant to you and the community to provide that service, and then a short bio interview of what it would mean to you and your family if you won a full ride to go to college. From those three criteria, we pick 20 athletes, and they compete for 3 days against each other, kind of like, Survivor, for $100,000 worth of college scholarship money. All 20 athletes win money. The top prize is a $50,000 scholarship, and then on down. Our goal is to raise $1 million by year 5 and give away $1 million in college scholarship money. To raise $1 million to build weight rooms throughout the country. We want to build 10 weight rooms in inner city schools and country schools that can't afford weight facilities, who don't have big booster clubs driving money to be able to build weight rooms and buy equipment. That's a $2 million project that we're committed to basically winning. And we've got guys like R.A. Dickey, New York Met knuckleballer, Jared Belder starting left tackle for the Raiders. I train Michael Orr from the blind side, and getting Michael, heavily involved in this. I've done enough career-wise to satisfy my ego, and now it's time for me to help as many young athletes as I can. Besides mentoring as many coaches, young coaches as I can, I've got, a lot of coaches underneath me who are, all over the country in college and in the pros. And to continue helping guys, get to college, get college programs, and to get to the NFL level. This TD1 project is probably where all my heart and soul and focus is going to be for the next quite a few years.
If anybody wanted to get in touch with you in regards to any type of conversation that we had here and they had questions about, or just to find out more information about you, or even how they can get involved with TD1, how do they go about finding you on the web or by email, or how do they just get in touch with you?
To get in touch with you, it's really easy. It's just Kurt, K-U-R-T, at thedominant1.com, and that's the number 1. You can follow us on Twitter at TD1 Challenge. We have a Facebook page, TD1 Challenge Facebook page. www.thedominant1.com is the website that you go to for the contest. But email's like, the best. I will get back to an email within a day, usually. It doesn't matter what the question is. I'm glad to help, any coach, any athlete, pretty much at any time.
I'll definitely confirm that anytime I shot you an email or even a text, you were very quick to get back, and I really appreciate there's a lot of professionals out there that don't take that approach, and they kind of neglect replying back to emails, and I think it's not the right approach. And I really commend you for making time to actually reply and respond to just about any question that anybody has. I fired a bunch of them at you, and just going back and forth with you on LinkedIn and some of the other social media outlets that we're on together and share has been a pleasure. And I've actually enjoyed having conversations before we actually did the podcast here. And you're just generally a good guy that loves to talk shop, and you're motivational. You're always willing to help. There's nothing more I can tell anybody that's listening to this. If I can give you a better shout out, I don't know how. If anybody has any questions about training at any level, and just needs to or wants to hear something different, reach out to Kurt and just stir up a conversation. He's going to give you some information. He's a lot of fun to talk to, and he's living a dream, man. I got to be honest. It's a very commendable pursuit that you're doing with TD1.com, and I'm looking forward to seeing how I can help you out, my man.
I appreciate it, brother. I'm looking forward to keeping this going, at any level, like, anything you want to do, in Denver or Nashville or New Orleans, you just let me know, man. I'm there.
Well, that's awesome, man. I want to let you go because I know you're a busy guy and you got a lot of things going on. Hopefully you have 300 emails to respond to and another 12,000 kids to inspire. So I'm going to let you go. Again, I look forward to keeping in touch, my man, and I hope all's well.
Okay, man. Peace.